Congratulations, Sivo. Congrats, man, you made it.
Thank you. Thank you. I need this.
Come and take your prize. Big Brother winner!
Thank you, Mr. Banda. Come and greet Mr. Banda, Maliza. Mr. Banda, this is our child. Maliza, what are you doing?
He's hungry.
Do you want to shame me in front of everyone? Take him home, not here.
But he wants to breastfeed.
Those are my breasts. That's my son. Take him home, not here. I'm sorry, Mr. Banda. You know women and their children.
Yes, I do. Now, let's go and celebrate. You are a great rider, my friend.
Still
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Wimmer. Thank you for knocking.
The meeting is now. We're waiting for you.
I'm coming.
A new suit. You look ready for a funeral. Your own?
You are still feeding that boy.
But he's still hungry.
That boy is what? 6 months now. He should not be breastfeeding. You want to make him like a whimpering girl? No.
But he only takes breast milk.
He's a growing boy. He should not be on the breast. Every time I look this way, he's on the breast.
No. He's not a little baby.
He's a boy. Why does he need breast milk?
Do you hear that?
I mean, now what can I give him?
Food. Give him proper food instead of breast milk.
Good morning, Mr. Wilberforce. I'm glad that...
Good morning, everyone. Please allow me to take this opportunity to say thank you to the doctor here. I'm sure you'll all agree that she handled this unfortunate issue of Mr. Innocent extremely well. Of course, I've informed Mr. Zachary Band of it. As Chairman, Health Unit Management Committee and LC3 Chairman, he must know these things. I assured him that the good doctor here and all of you good people have satisfactorily dealt with it. Well done. So now, I give you the good doctor.
Thank you, Mr. Wilberforce. Please be seated. A few days ago, Mr. Innocent tried to commit suicide. Fortunately, we were able to save his life and he's now doing well. However, this is a situation that should not have happened at all. How can our dispenser have problems? And we don't know. I would like to think that all of you can come and talk to me at any time if there is anything worrying you.
Oh, that is admirable, doctor. But I think it could take a lot of your time. Better that you people come and talk to me first. I can always pass on anything of importance.
That is very thoughtful, Mr. Wilberforce. But I will always find time to listen to my staff. Please remember that I am the in charge.
Now you've brought him porridge, he will eat like a man.
Yeah. This is the real stuff to feed him on.
What's this?
Porridge. It's too much for him.
You see, you are the one. If you had started feeding him on proper food earlier, he would not be crying all the time.
But he's very hungry. Let me at least feed him some milk.
No. If you start again, he won't learn.
So now, if there is anything on your minds, you can come and tell me, okay? Thank you. I think we can go back to work now. Mr. Wilberforce, I need to speak with you for a moment. Have a seat. Why did you supply Innocent with drugs a few days ago?
He told me there was a short supply of drugs, so I offered to help the health center out.
Those drugs that you gave him were Ministry of Health drugs. How did Ministry of Health drugs get into your private clinic?
Were they? Innocent must have made a mistake.
The boxes were clearly labeled.
Are you implying something, Doctor?
If the shoe fits.
If I were you, I wouldn't be making such statements.
Mr. Wilberforce, I'm going to take this to the management committee.
And tell them what? That under your management, drugs have gone missing? That your dispenser has tried to kill himself?
You made him do it.
Oh, it's a terrible thing to say. Where is the evidence, Doctor?
I know what you're doing, and I'm going to let it all out in the open.
Who do you think the management committee will believe? A young novice doctor woman or a mature, experienced clinic officer who's been running the center with enormous management for 10 years?
There are people willing to testify.
An insubordinate lab technician and a mentally unstable dispenser, yes. Believable people? I have to go now, Doctor, and get back to what I do best. Saving people's lives. Good day.
Steve-O, let me at least give him the breast.
No. Now go, make him some more porridge. Not so thick this time. And then we shall see if he doesn't drink it. No, bring him back here. Then you give him that porridge when I'm looking.
Hi, are you leaving?
Yes. How's your meeting with Mr. Wilberforce, speak Churchill Muchoke?
Don't remind me of that man.
Come with me. We'll go for a ride, get some fresh air.
On your motorbike?
Live dangerously.
I shouldn't. There are files to read.
I know just the place.
Here, porridge for your son. Nice and thin so he can drink it easily.
What's wrong with this boy?
You should give it to him in the cup.
What are you saying? You think he can hold a cup already? This porridge is too thick. More water and he will drink it. This boy, you see? He's already spoiled. What kind of porridge did you give my son? No wonder. No sugar. Bring sugar. Put.
What do you want the money for, Hannington?
I've told you, the school geography trip.
But I thought you were on a holiday.
Yes, we go during the holidays.
Well, how much?
Around 10,000.
10,000? What kind of a trip is that?
Daddy, are you going to give me the money or not?
I'm giving you 5,000. Have 2 bottles of soda, not 3, and take water.
Daddy, you want me to look poor?
You always want money. All the time asking for money. Huh? Now go, and make sure you don't disturb me again during this holiday.
Thank you.
Man,
You lied to me.
close the door. I lied to you?
Me, I'm tired of that job at the cafe. They're just serving people. I'm not a house girl. Me, I want a good job with money.
But I told you that job is only temporary. You must be patient.
But you are just here happy. But me, I'm there sad. Why shouldn't I speak? There are people to listen.
Be careful, Mandy. Be very careful.
Even you be careful. Even me, there are things I know.
Is that right? Do you know my friend Kamal? He owns a crocodile farm. Not far away on the lake. And you know, they eat a lot, those crocodiles, and he's always looking for fresh meat. He keeps asking me if I know of any supply. Maybe you want me to contact him.
No, I didn't mean anything.
Good. You don't want to follow Innocent's example.
Innocent?
He's in the ward, mysteriously ill. Poor boy took too many tablets. No one knows why. But with him, he doesn't talk too much, so he can survive. And if he's careful after this, I think he'll live a long and happy life.
Sorry, I have to go back to work.
Amanda, remember my friend Kamal.
This is amazing!
So tell me, what happened?
I confronted Wilberforce. He didn't deny that he had taken the drugs. He just told me to try and prove it.
And you can't?
I don't have any evidence. It's my word and Innocent's against his. And who is going to believe Innocent?
He has got you there.
And my other witness is an insubordinate lab technician who behaves like a teenager.
At least he stood up to him. That's more than the old doctor ever did.
What's the use? Wilberforce is winning.
Don't give up, Sophia. That's what he wants, to see you run and leave. He's trying to get rid of you.
Thanks.
Don't let him get to you. It's not worth it.
Please, spare me the philosophy. I have to do something about it, or he's going to destroy me and the health center.
Okay, you don't have to listen to me. But there are people who can help you.
What are you talking about?
Being brave isn't enough. You also have to be clever. Hang in there. More people are on your side than you think.
Take me back.
But Steve-O, it's been 2 days. Now he's crying and hungry. Give him to me.
I told you, woman. You will not spoil my baby. No more breast milk. He's a big man. He will drink the porridge.
Give me my baby.
Go and do your work. Stop bothering us. Women.
Thank you, Nakati. But milk is not enough for a grown man. I'm hungry.
What are you talking? You do no hunger, you.
You think you do?
Bring your plates, I give you food.
Oh man, Nakati, this is what I call food.
You, if you're in the army, you would not survive.
You think I'm like you?
I'm telling you. Me, I know. Soldiers can go for 1 week and on only one biscuit.
A biscuit?
Hey.
Only?
Yes. And me, when I tell you about the army, you joke. It's no joke. The army is a very serious institution. Who wants to be in the army?
You like Nakati's cooking, little girl?
She eats 3 times a day at home.
Ah, that is good.
She's still on breast, always healthy, never sick.
What is this trouble coming?
Mama.
Marisa, what are you doing here? Where have you left the baby?
The baby is at home.
Who have you left him with?
Steve-O.
Steve-O? Does he know how to look after a baby?
That's what I want to talk to you about.
Always, you want. All the time you want. You see how you are dressed. In home clothes. Shaming. Now, where are you going? Huh? You just walk like that. I've never seen a girl like you.
Now, Nakati, what's wrong?
Look at this girl. You see how she has come from home? Huh? She has left my grandson there.
What's the matter, Marisa?
Steve-O has refused me to breastfeed my baby. He has given it milk for 2 days. And now he's hungry and he cries all the time.
Marisa, you go home and bring here the baby quickly. Huh? We need to see him.
What has he done? You can't tell that boy to come here. This needs sorting.
Dr. Sophia, good morning. May I join you?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. 1 Renzori mineral water, please. So, how are you?
I'm okay.
I am tired. My daughter Kezia is home for the holidays. And you know what teenagers are like. It's so hard to keep up with them. Did you know that Mr. Wilberforce came to see my husband yesterday?
Yes, he mentioned it.
I'm sorry about the dispenser, Innocent.
It was unfortunate.
I wonder what made him do a thing like that.
Family problems, I guess.
Yes, that might be it. You know this does not reflect very well on you.
I know.
I wonder, don't you think you might be making too many enemies, Sophia? I have to say this. I've never liked Mr. Wilberforce, and I don't think I could trust him.
He has managed to fool everyone, and he has everything worked out.
Don't worry, Sophia. He hasn't fooled everyone, not completely.
I don't know what I'm going to do about him.
You'll think of something. And you're not alone in this, trust me. I have to leave now, but I'll be in touch soon.
Thank you, Miriam. I appreciate it.
Don't thank me yet.
Please help me. Please help me, Madam Doctor. Please help me. I know he's going to kill me.
Who?
He said to give me to his friend for crocodiles.
What?
Please help me. I'll do anything. He's going to kill me.
Mom, I think the baby is sick. He has refused to eat. He's always crying. Marisa went to fetch water. She refused to come back. What do I do?
You stupid fella. How can you say the baby has refused to take her milk?
But, Mom, he's too old for breastfeeding.
What are you saying, too old?
Nakati, calm down. I'll need to examine the baby to make sure he's fine.
He's stupid. He's the one making the boy fall sick.
I'll talk to him, Nakati. He doesn't know.
My baby.
You see? That's what she always does. He won't eat proper food because she's always breastfeeding him. He's too old for breast milk.
What are you saying? Too old?
Steve-O, look at this mother here. You know, she has her baby who's much bigger than yours, and she's still breastfeeding her.
Steve-O, my big, strong boy. I breastfed you until you were walking and talking. Why do you think you are so big and strong now?
Me?
Yes.
Mama, what are you saying?
Move away! I said move away! Move away!
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Better. I had a talk with Miriam Banda and with Monday. She told me some very interesting things. I thought you'd be pleased. By the way, how is Tabu?
Tabu?
Yes, your friend from Kenya, remember?
Yes, I remember. He went back to Nairobi. Why?
I was just wondering. He's not in this photograph.
Maybe that's because he wasn't there.
That is you, isn't it? Moses, what is wrong with you? What are you doing? You could have been a doctor instead of hiding away here, pretending you don't know what is going on in the world. What kind of man are you?
Whoa.
Don't you think you owe me an explanation?
I don't owe anyone anything.
Okay.
Marisa, it was good you brought your child for his weighing, but you should have come back with him. It's 2 months now. You see that? His weight was okay, he was gaining weight regularly, but he has lost weight now. Has he got any diarrhea?
No. It's because I stopped giving him his breast milk.
That's not the reason.
Do you always wash your hands before preparing his food and feeding him?
Always.
Excuse me, Sister Gertrude. You see?
Oh, she's grown into a big girl. You've brought her for weighing?
Yes. She started giving her solid foods at 6 months.
And she eats well.
You see? A grown child needs food.
You're feeding him on solid food?
He gave him porridge.
Porridge is not bad. How do you cook it and what do you put in?
The usual way, water and flour, like my mother does.
Water and flour only? How much water do you use?
You see? You cook the porridge badly. I've been telling her to stop breastfeeding the boy and feed him on proper food, but she's just spoiling him.
Steve-O, a child should be breastfed until he's 2 years old.
You see?
But at 6 months, you should start them on solid food.
I knew that.
But porridge like that, water and flour only, it wouldn't feed a mouse. You know, in the porridge, you should put in a lot of milk and perhaps ghee or blue band so that it has lots of energy.
Sometimes I put ghee nut or sim paste.
That's very good too. What else do you feed her?
I also give her food that we eat, like cassava, matoke, posho. I mash everything together and give her.
You see? She's gaining weight nicely.
You know, this is the only way we can really tell.
But for him, he always wants to eat. You mean I give him food like that all the time?
Yes, mash his food so that he can manage it. Then feed him 3 times a day. So what you eat is what he eats on his own plate.
Yeah, like a real big man.
At other times, you can give him snacks like mashed fruit and eggs. And you should continue breastfeeding him until he's 2 years old. Marisa, whenever he wants.
Even at night?
Even at night. Should be thankful men don't breastfeed, Steve-O.
Okay. When I was in my 5th year of medical school, cost-sharing fees were increased, and we didn't like the idea. I rallied some of the students to fight for our rights. The police got involved, and there was a lot of tear gas. We wouldn't stand for that. So we started fighting back against the police. They retaliated. They fired warning shots in the air, and then lower. A student got hit by a stray bullet. The student was my wife. She died in hospital. She was 3 months pregnant.
Maliza and Stivo are like many new parents, not knowing when it is the best time to start their children on solid foods. Consulting the center was the best thing. Maliza should have started feeding him energy-giving foods like cassava, posho, matoke, and akalo with proteins like beans, peas, and groundnut sauce, all mixed up and mashed properly at 6 months. If she gives him this kind of food 3 times a day and still gives him breast milk as well, their son is going to grow up healthy, strong, and happy. Of course, the only real way to tell if he's getting enough to eat and growing properly is by weighing him every month for the first 2 years. That way, we can track his progress. As for Moses, I'm so sorry about his wife. I understand him so much better now. My real problem is Mr. Wilberforce. That man is dishonest. I know it, but how can I prove it?
Take me to the center.